today you get a thought, idea to think about, and this one thought can make your life a lot easier and a lot less stressful. Sounds interesting? I will teach you one concept that really can change your life a lot. And I speak from my own experience because I tried 1 year to use this concept, to use this idea, and my life got a lot easier. This one thought that is important is to see that we have thinking, right? We have our inner world, we have our thinking world, we have our inner world where we perceive the world and think about the world and make also decisions about the world. This is good. This is very good, I like it, or this is very bad, I don't like it, right? So whatever comes from the world is here, something else. The world is a neutral thing. Everything that happens in the world is just happening, right? And we humans in our thinking, in our own perception of the world, we think, this is dangerous, this is shit, we are terrified, we are in fear, or we are in pain, or we are in frustration, or you are angry about the world, right? You are angry, the world is not the way it should be, so you get angry. That is all very, very, very human. And I did it, and I'm doing it still. And I tell you now, what is the difference to use both realities, the inside reality, that's your reality, and the neutral outside reality, in a way that they harmonize and fuse together in a way that's blissful, okay? And the trick is, you see the world. I give you an example, weather, right? If you are, for example, in northern countries, in northern European countries, for example, the weather is shitty. The weather is a lot of rain. The weather is a lot of cold. The weather is a lot of wind. So you have wind, cold, and rain. Or snow. This is the worst weather you can experience on this planet, in my experience, right? And you see that is a negative perception. The weather is neutral. It's just raining. Some trees need some rain. Some flowers need some rain. Some animals need some rain. We humans need rain. So life brings rain to the world. And then my thinking happens and says, this is shit. I want it different, blah, blah, blah. I want 30 degrees and sun and blue sky. Something like this. This is my thinking. This is my inner reality, and I go into this inner reality. Then I compare it to the real reality, and then I'm frustrated because it's not in alignment. And then I'm wishing to be somewhere else, and then I'm in drama mode, right? Then I lost my center, I lost my being here, I lost my being centered, being here in tune with the world in a constructive way, and I'm pissed, right? So the trick is, if we see the world is neutral, and we see there's a thought about the world, and mostly it's positive. Oh yeah, this is great. Oh, it's negative. Oh no, this is shit, right? So we live in duality, we humans. That's what is called duality. And it's inside the thinking. It's inside the thinking where always a plus, minus, a good or a bad decision happens. This decision happens, and then the thinking starts and say, oh no, blah, blah, blah. And then a big story comes out. You know this guy? And then a big story comes out. You dwell into the story, you go into the gate of hell, right? You go into the gate of hell and create bad stories about your life. And then you enjoy them feeling bad. The release and the trick is to see the world, see it neutral, and then when it comes to your own thinking, you skip that. You throw that away. You still perceive the world, you still see the world, you still evaluate the world, but you know that your thinking, if it's creating drama, doesn't serve anyone. Not you, not your parents, not your people, not this planet. Nobody is in a good way touched by your anger about the world. Not about my anger, not about your anger. But we do it, right? We want it different. And then we are angry to the world. For example, I go out, it's raining, it's cold, it's windy. And I say, okay, it's this weather. What can I do with it? That is the magic question. What can I do with it productive? And I could say, I could read a book that I wanted to read a long time at home, or I could work on a project that I wanted to create and finalize since a long time, and boom, we are on the plus side. So the question, what do we do now? What do we do with it? And not, how can this motherfucker create this pain in my life? He's responsible for this. Mostly we think someone else is responsible for our pain, but that is not really helpful to see it like this, because the only one that can change something you are annoyed about is you, or in my life, me, or in your life, you, right? So I take life responsible, and that's why I say, okay, that's life. What can we do with it? And I'm getting constructive into the way of doing something with reality. And what we do when we go into hell, we leave reality here, we say this is shit, and then we go with our thinking into hell, right? We are gone. We are not here anymore, and we are pissed here, and we are not in tune with anyone around us. The solution is to tune both together. You say, okay, this is the world. These are the facts. If I like them or not, nobody cares. I don't care too. So what can I do with it? So I have life, factual life, and I have my ideas. Maybe I want it different. Yes, I want it different. You want it different too. I know it. So I go from here, from this moment, and think about the next step to get where I want to go. And if I invest my energy and I invest my time, my thinking, my ambition, my whole drive into the way where I want to go, then life on this side goes with me. That is the magic that happens if you create a conscious decision how you want to live. If you say, no, I don't want to be angry anymore. And there are millions of therapies to get rid of your anger and all this stuff. But maybe, in my experience, this one decision to distinguish life as neutral and thinking sometimes as not helpful and creating them together to a peaceful environment in the here and now is so much better. It is practical. You can do it. It is easy. You just need to don't follow the thinking. You see, there's a thought. I'm still having a thought. Sure, if I go out, it's freezing, it's rainy, it's shitty. I say shit, right? But I don't grab the thought and stay stuck with it the whole time. I see it and it's gone, right? And then I look at life again, say, okay, what's going on here? What can we do with it? What do I want to do with it? Where do I want to go, right? And that is being centered, being self-responsible, being optimistic and positive about the world and you in the world, and being positive and optimistic about the way you're going, right? So, and this makes life a lot, and I wish you tried yourself a lot easier. Try it yourself and let me know what are your experiences with this. This is Sandro, World Citizen, and I see you soon on this screen. Bye-bye.